Howdy folks, Laxo here, and today we are going to be checking out the banner for White Ichigo. So, before we get into it, I just want to let you guys know that if you're playing the regular Bleach Immortal Souls game, this would be the perfect time to play this game, or if you're just interested in playing this game, now is the perfect time to play this game, because they are resetting the timeline. They just reset the timeline. It looks like they just reset the timeline. So we're going to be getting a bunch of the early game characters. So once again, it's super easy to you can 7-star every single character and claim all their resources. Super easy and great time to start. But with that, let's go ahead and start the video here. So White Ichigo is the character, and I'm a little bummed out because I had already put a lot of resources into White Ichigo, so I just get a bunch of extra and free resources because they're refreshing his banner. So it's all good, I don't mind. Let's come over here, claim all of these, because once again, everything is super easy, super free, and super free to play friendly. So just like that, I got a bunch of free resources that I wasn't going to have before because I missed his original banner. Anyways, here we go. I could do some polls for him, but I don't really need to do polls for him actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip the polls for now. Instead, do I need to do polls for these? You know what? I need to do some polls for these banners instead because I actually need these characters. So let's go ahead and do some polls for regular banner. Just for giggles, you know? Yachiru. You know, I was struggling. I think I probably did like 1,000, 2,000, no, probably closer to like 3,000 polls before I finally got Yachiru. Crazy how bad of pull rate I got for getting Yachiru. I think I was gonna get like a couple other characters at like 6-star before I even got a single Yachiru pull. Crazy how that math turns out, but nonetheless, that's just how it works. So it is what it is. I'm actually kind of curious, how many shards do I have for Toshiro? Okay, I have enough shards for Toshiro. You know what? I probably need Gin. Let's go ahead and snag some shards for him. Let's go ahead and do some pulls for Gin. Also, just a heads up, if you're starting to play this game, it's a really good idea to max the every time this refreshes, which is every 3 days. This refreshes right here, the recruitment rewards, whatever you want to call it, cumulative rewards. It's a good idea just to max this every time because check this out. You get 5 there, 10 there, 15 there, 20 there, 20 there. So 40, 50, 60. Yeah, you get 70 shards for free every 3 days. 70 omnis for free every single 3 days. You get 70. And if you want to do this one, that's fine too. You don't get as many for this one. You only get 10, 20, 30. You only get 30 for this one, so this one isn't as good, but you still get some pretty good reward. Let's screw it. Let's do this. Let's do 100 for this one because I need to get some more Renji shards. I need to get him to. Let's see here. I think I have him at 8 star or something like that. So let's go ahead and do a couple pulls here. Also, Grimmjow. It's a good idea just to get Grimmjow. Might as well. I mean, I don't need more shards for him, but it's not a bad idea. Alright, how am I looking for Gin shards? Okay, 130 more. Probably not going to get those for a couple days, but that's all good. Alright, so after these polls, I'm going to go ahead and check out my White Ichigo, you know, level him up a little bit and talk. because we all know I am pretty good at just talking. 141? Whew, I went a little heavy on these pulls, my bad. I did not mean to do that many pulls. Next video, however, which should be coming out tomorrow, guys, I'll be doing all my pulls for Halloween events. I'll probably be doing 1,100 pulls, maybe, yeah, probably just 1,100, maybe 1,200, maybe 1,200 pulls. So let's see where I'm going to be getting up to tomorrow. Getting both War Souls. 11. Yeah, I'll do 1,200 pulls. I'll do 1,200 pulls tomorrow, just so we can get an extra free 100 Halloween candy. So I'll do 1,200 pulls tomorrow. Alright. Anyways, let's check out White Ichigo now. White Ichigo. Health, attack. You know what? Let's go ahead and get his attack up. He does need a little bit of attack, so. Boom, I got that. Done. And of course, I need to get this as well. Need to get his weapon to gold. And the funny thing is, I have 7 of his weapons, which means I have 3 extra weapons. I have 3 of them that I'm never going to use. Funny how that works, eh? Alright, let's just go ahead and get this to purple. There we go. Here are his numbers. Here. I have here for him. Do I have... Let's just get his Morsel up. Attack power, I can do that, it's fine. If you guys notice, I have 81 million. I've been saving up gold like crazy recently. I just haven't really had a use for, yeah, haven't really had a use for it too much, but we are going to get around to using it soon. Gotta love rolling these. Got to love rolling these. I think a defense is what I want. If I can get a defense, that'll be great. There you go. Perfect defense. Wonderful. Alright. Take critical, restore, yeah. And then for this, I just go with this, of course. Let's just leave it at 4-star for now. And of course, for him, I'm looking at effect accuracy, which should be, or EA is effect accuracy? Effect hit rate. So yeah, right here, 40%, 39%, which is pretty solid because what we're going for when we use him is his rage attack. Shoot. It's silence. That's what it does. It silences enemies, in case you're curious. And same with this. It silences it. I don't know what it is. This is one thing that really annoys me is half the time the game is in English and half the time the game is in, I'm not sure what language this is. Chinese. So I'm like, dudes, make up your mind. Like, it keeps on swapping. Every update, everything swaps back to Chinese. It's like, come on, guys. And then like 3 or 4 days later, it swaps back to English. I don't get it. Anyways. I think that's about it. For Ichigo, for White Ichigo, typically you want to run him on a... You know, let's go ahead and do some team comps. Show off some team comps. So for Ichigo, when I have Ichigo, what I like to do with him is I like to have him in a one-shot kill team. That's usually where I like to run him. So, since I'm going to be doing that, if I'm going to be running a one-shot kill team, I want to put Tensa in there. I want to put Yoruichi. Yoruichi needs to be in there. I want to put White in there. That way we get the extra 12% crit chance and 14% crit strength, which is very, very important. And after that, I would just want to go with setup damage. So, typically good setup damage is Tosin. He's really, really good. Let's get rid of him. And then if I had Ulquiorra, I'd go with him, but I don't have Ulquiorra yet in this game. Other than that, I could pretty much just go with... I can put you there. Yeah, you're fine there. I can put Byakuya since he does some pretty good damage. Last, I want you to go. And you know, I could even put Kazushini in there too. Kazushini's not a bad bet just to kill the back row, or just to kill, you know, their strongest attacking unit. Typically, if they do manage to survive, you could toss in somebody like Yamamoto, or you can toss in Gin, because then he will help the damage of your strongest unit. Or if you're just trying to like lower their block chance, you can go like this. There's many different things you can do. To be honest, a lot of the time I just like to use Muramasa because I usually get my, you know, Muramasa as strong as possible just to nuke their back row. So typically something like this is how I'd run a team like this. So anyways, guys, in case you're curious, just full damage, and then with him you want to go silence. You know, other people do like to run Rangiku. Where's Rangiku at? A lot of people do like to run Rangiku. I don't even know where she's at. She should be here. Yeah. Like to run her. They like to run Yachiru. Yachiru should be back here. Pretty much anybody that silences or CC. CC and silence. They go heavy CC and silence, so then you can get a rage loop on White Ichigo. That's another team comp that people love to do with White Ichigo. But with that, guys, I think that is going to wrap this one up. If you guys enjoyed this content, like, comment, subscribe as usual. If you do want to play this game, check the description. I actually forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video, so yes, check the description. And with that, guys, I will catch you all in the next one, which is tomorrow. I will be going over the Halloween event, 1200 pulls. Peace. Peace.